Welcome back, spiritual seekers. It's day 5 of our Direct Awakening Challenge. I'm Mitch Deutsch, lifelong spiritual explorer and guide, and I'm so excited to explore something really amazing with you today, the dance of emptiness and form. Now, don't worry if those words sound a bit confusing. I promise I'll explain everything in a way that's easy to understand and fun to explore. Before we dive into today's topic, let's take a moment to remember what we've learned so far in our journey. In day 1, we talked about awareness, that special part of us that notices everything. Then in day 2, we discovered that we're all connected, not separate from each other or the world. Then in day 3, we explored how we can be both unique individuals and part of everything at the same time. Next up in day 4, we learned about the power of the present moment and how it's always here for us. Each of these ideas has been building up to today's exciting exploration. So, are you ready to dive in? Great. Let's go. Today we're going to look at how everything in the world, and I mean everything, is both empty and full at the same time. I know that might sound impossible, like a magic trick, but it's actually true. And understanding this can make our lives so much more amazing and free. Let me explain what I mean by emptiness and form. Emptiness. This is like the clear, open sky of our awareness where everything happens. Imagine a vast, limitless expanse, like the sky on a clear day. There's a sense of boundless space, a canvas upon which everything unfolds. It's not about things being non-existent. It's about recognizing the underlying space in which all things arise and exist. Just as the sky provides space for clouds to form and drift, emptiness is the fundamental ground of being, allowing for the manifestation of all phenomena. Think of a movie screen. Before the images are projected, it's simply a blank surface. Yet, it possesses the potential for countless stories and visuals to appear. Without this underlying emptiness, there would be no room for anything to arise. Form. This is all the stuff we see and experience, like trees, cars, buildings, and even our thoughts and feelings. Form encompasses everything that appears within the boundless space of emptiness. It's the tangible, the perceivable, the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and tactile sensations that make up our world. From the smallest grain of sand to the vastness of a galaxy, everything we interact with falls under the category of form. These are all forms, each with its unique shape, color, texture, and purpose. They appear solid and distinct, occupying their own space in the physical world. Our thoughts and emotions, too, are forms. They may not be tangible in the same way as a physical object, but they are nonetheless real experiences that arise within us. Just as waves rise from and recede back into the ocean, all forms are impermanent and interconnected through the underlying ground of emptiness. The concept of emptiness and form is not about denying the reality of our experiences or claiming that the world is an illusion. Instead, it's about deepening our understanding of the nature of reality itself. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and the impermanence of all forms. Imagine a potter molding clay. The clay itself is like emptiness, the potential for countless forms to be created. The potter's hands shape the clay into a vase, a bowl, or a sculpture. The forms arise from the clay, and yet they are not separate from it. Let's try something fun to understand this better. Keep going smaller and smaller in your mind. What if you could look at those tiny pieces with a super powerful microscope? Imagine having access to the most powerful microscope ever invented. As you peer through the lens at the object, you begin to see beyond its solid appearance. The seemingly solid structure dissolves into a swirling dance of molecules, atoms, and subatomic particles. They discover that everything is mostly empty space, with tiny bits of energy moving around. The solidity you once perceived is replaced by a vast emptiness, punctuated by tiny specks of energy in constant motion. It's like everything is made of invisible Lego blocks, with lots of space between them. This exercise helps us to intellectually grasp the concept of emptiness, to see beyond the illusion of solidity that our senses present to us. Isn't that mind-blowing? The solid objects we see around us are actually mostly empty space. But here's the really cool part. Even though things are mostly empty space, we still see and experience them as solid objects. This is what I mean by the dance of emptiness and form. Everything is both empty and full at the same time. Now, let's try a fun exercise to help us feel this for ourselves. Find a comfortable spot to sit and close your eyes. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. As you inhale, feel the gentle expansion of your chest and abdomen. As you exhale, release any tension or stress you may be holding. Allow your body to settle into a state of ease and relaxation. Notice the space in your mind where thoughts appear. It's like a big open sky where clouds, your thoughts, come and go. Without trying to stop them or hold on to them, simply observe your thoughts as they arise in the space of your awareness. Just as the sky itself remains unaffected by the clouds that pass through it, your true nature remains untouched by the constant stream of thoughts. Now notice any feelings in your body. Maybe you feel some warmth or tingling, or maybe some tension somewhere. Can you see how these feelings are like shapes or colors appearing in the empty space of your mind? Just as you observed your thoughts, now bring your attention to your body. Notice any physical sensations that are present. Perhaps you feel the weight of your body resting on the chair, the gentle rise and fall of your breath, or a subtle tingling in your hands. These sensations, too, are forms arising within the spaciousness of your awareness. Slowly open your eyes and look around you. Can you see how everything you see is like a shape or a color appearing in the empty space of your awareness? By practicing this way of seeing, we begin to cultivate a deep appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. Let me tell you a story about how understanding this dance of emptiness and form helped someone. There was a girl named Lily who loved to draw. She spent hours every day creating pictures of animals, people, and magical creatures. Lily's imagination knew no bounds. Her sketchbook overflowed with whimsical creatures, fantastical landscapes, and portraits that seemed to capture the very essence of their subjects. Drawing was more than just a hobby for Lily. It was a way for her to express the vibrant world that blossomed within her heart. But Lily had a problem. She always got really upset when her drawings didn't look perfect. She would tear up her pictures and feel really sad if they weren't exactly how she wanted them to be. Each perceived imperfection felt like a personal failure, a sign that she wasn't good enough as an artist. Lily's pursuit of artistic perfection became a double-edged sword. One afternoon, while browsing her school library, Lily stumbled upon a book with an intriguing title, The Dance of Emptiness and Form. Intrigued, she checked it out, eager to unravel its secrets. As Lily looked into the book's pages, she found herself captivated by the concept of emptiness as a source of infinite potential, a boundless canvas upon which all forms arise and dissolve. One day, Lily learned about the dance of emptiness and form. She realized that her drawings, like everything else in the world, were just temporary shapes appearing in the empty space of the paper. Instead of fixating on their imperfections, she started to perceive the empty space around and within the lines, the spaces between the colors. She realized that these spaces were just as important as the marks she made, for they allowed the forms to exist, to breathe, to come alive. This realization was liberating for Lily. This new understanding made Lily feel much more relaxed about her art. She started to have more fun drawing because she wasn't so worried about making everything perfect. A newfound sense of ease permeated Lily's artistic process. She embraced mistakes as opportunities for growth, for unexpected discoveries. The fear of failure that had once haunted her creative endeavors began to dissolve, replaced by a spirit of playful exploration. Lily's sketchbook, once a battleground for perfection, transformed into a sanctuary of self-expression. Bold strokes of color danced alongside delicate lines, capturing the essence of her imagination without the constraints of self-judgment. The amazing thing was, as Lily relaxed and had more fun with her art, her pictures actually got even better. She felt free to experiment and try new things without fear. Her drawings became more creative and full of life because she wasn't held back by her worries about perfection. Lily's story reminds us that true creativity flourishes when we release the need for control, when we allow ourselves to play and explore without the fear of judgment. Embracing impermanence. Lily's story shows us how understanding the dance of emptiness and form can change how we see the world. It can help us relax and enjoy life more fully. When we loosen our grip on the need for things to be a certain way, we open ourselves up to possibilities. Everything is in a state of constant flux, like waves rising and falling in the vast ocean of existence. Notice times when you're thinking of things as very solid or separate. When we become fixated on the solidity of things, we create unnecessary suffering. Change is the only constant in life. Everything is like a shape appearing in the open space of awareness. This practice can help to loosen the grip of attachment, allowing for greater peace and acceptance. Cultivating appreciation and freedom. Notice how this changes how you feel about things. Does it make you feel more relaxed, more curious? The world may appear less solid, more alive with possibility. Challenges may feel less daunting, and you may approach life with greater curiosity and openness. Recognizing impermanence enhances our appreciation for each moment. Just as a flower blooms for a limited time, so do our experiences and relationships. This isn't about saying the world isn't real or that our experiences don't matter. It's about embracing both the beauty and fragility of existence. Savor life's joys while acknowledging sorrow, loss, and change. See the world in a new, magical way. Realize everything is both empty and full of possibilities. By cultivating awareness of interconnectedness, we free ourselves from the illusion of separation. We are integral threads in the tapestry of life. This understanding leads to greater compassion for ourselves and others. Awaken to the wonder and mystery of life as it truly is. A dynamic interplay of impermanence and potential. Every moment holds the possibility for transformation and renewal. Encouragement and preview. It's okay if this idea feels strange or hard to grasp at first. Like anything new, it takes time and practice. Don't be discouraged if the concept seems paradoxical. Be patient and have fun exploring. Approach this with curiosity and playfulness. Allow yourself to be surprised by what you discover. The journey is just as important as the destination. Tomorrow, we'll explore how this understanding can help us feel more love for ourselves and others. If you are enjoying this video series on awakening to your deepest truth and essential nature, Share your experience or greatest challenges with awakening in the comments section below. And give this video a like and subscribe to The Seeker's Path to Spiritual Awakening so that we can bring you more of the videos that you enjoy the most. Namaste, my friends. See you in day 6 of our 7-day challenge tomorrow, where we'll be exploring the power of love and compassion in our awakening process and our lives.